This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. Today, a teaser trailer for It Chapter 2 dropped, and haven't seen it yet, but let's say I'm not going to get my hopes up. Why is that, you may ask? Because I saw 2017's It. Underwhelmed, to say the least. Andy Muschietti, who also directed Mama, executive produced by the brilliant Guillermo del Toro, is an interesting director, though unfortunately 2017's It wasn't a very interesting movie. At least I didn't think so. Didn't think it was particularly scary, and I didn't mind the depiction of Pennywise, the dancing clown, but I'm sorry, Tim Curry's Pennywise blows it out of the water. And every time I'd see Bill Skarsgård's interpretation, Tim Curry's would be in my head, just devastatingly creepy. Bill Skarsgård? Not so much. Didn't really care for it, pardon the pun. Nor did I particularly care for the movie. Wasn't terrible, just wasn't nearly as good as a lot of people seem to think it was. And by good I mean scary, creepy, and dare I say interesting. So, with that being said, let's take a look at a trailer for It Chapter 2. Chapter 2.
Yes, can I help you?
I used to live here.
Won't you come in? It's the least I can do. Is it like you remember?
Cleaner.
Well, you feel free to look around while I get the water boiling.
Your hair is winter fire. January embers. My heart burns there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now some music. I do apologize. It gets so very hot here this time of year.
It's fine.
Well, you feel like you could just about die. But you know what they say about Derry? No one who dies here ever really dies. But tell me, how is it being back in Derry?
It's good. Strange.
Strange? Oh, my. I had some cookies in the oven before you came. Stay right there.
I shouldn't impose. I'm gonna...
No, I insist.
Your photos are lovely, Miss Kirsch. Are these your family?
My father came to this country with $14 in his pocket.
What did he do, Mrs. Kirsch?
My father joined the circus. I was always Daddy's little girl. What about you? Are you still his little girl, Beverly? Are you?
This meeting of the Losers Club has officially begun.
We can do this, but we have to stick together.
Hello.
So that was the trailer for It Chapter 2, and it will make $1 bazillion, probably, despite how uninspired that trailer was. It was so predictable. If you notice in the scene where Beverly is in the living room and in the distance you can see the old woman, and she moves in a manner not typical of old women. And it's fairly obvious. And the way the scene is set, you can tell that's where the camera wants you to look. It's obvious. It's not terribly scary. And I am just not at all enthused about this movie. Will I see it? Probably. But I just want to be engaged by these movies. That's what horror movies are supposed to do. And this movie just looks like it's just kind of there. It's like horror wallpaper. I mean, I'm being premature in my judgment, but as I said, I have seen the first movie, and my expectations for the sequel are just low. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and Trailer into Reaction. Peace.